When it comes to this, you only have two options. Really, only two. It's only two. But before I tell you those two options, be here for a moment, because I need to give you context. Those two options make no sense if I don't tell you something that I need to tell you before. And I promise you, it will change the way that you see relationships. And hopefully, I believe this is the best piece of advice or the best thing that I can share with you about them. So for a long time, I saw relationships as something exciting, as something, adventurous, something to dive into without much thought. But relationships are not like that at all. Not at all. They are something much deeper. Much, much deeper. I've had many relationships and they all had this common factor, and it's completely changed my life for the better in every single sense, because you don't find the right person. You find your person, and really what you find is you find yourself. And I'm sharing this with you, but I'm talking to myself too. When someone enters your life, especially in a romantic way, they bring much more than just pleasant company or just intense emotion. They bring a message, and they will challenge you like no one else. All your traumas, all your insecurities, all the things that you've kept buried, it all comes up. It all gets stirred, exposed, tested. And people attract each other in relationships because they are aligned emotionally, energetically, but not because they are like perfect together in the sense that we understand romantically, like they were meant to be together, but in a much deeper sense, in the sense that they are perfectly aligned in what needs to be seen by them. They fit into the puzzle of your inner world, your wounds, your dynamics, your story. So look at this. Let's imagine this is you and this is your partner, like two pieces of a puzzle. So this part of you that's pushing towards your partner, it could be your need to be with someone, your attachment. Well, this part of your partner that tries to run away from you, it could be their avoidant behavior. Look at how those two pieces match perfectly. And look at this here, this straight line. After that, where there's balance, this could perfectly be a tendency to end up arguing, or to lose your temper, and you're completely compatible in that sense. Or look about this part here of your partner. This could be their need for attention. This could be the need for validation, maybe, from people from the opposite gender. And this part that goes into you, that fits perfectly, it could be your fear of losing that person. It could be the fear of being cheated on. And again, this part right here that you match perfectly, that is perfectly compatible in a similar and almost exact way in the both of you. It could be humor, it could be the way that you take care of each other. It doesn't need to be negative. The set of emotional and behavioral patterns that you share. You are a perfect match in a way for each other, but not in the way that you think. They are a perfect match in the sense that they will show parts that you carry within, not who they are, but yourself. They will show you who you have been, and you will see parts of yourself in them, and you will realize that they are a complete, perfect reflection of who you are. A perfect, compatible reflection. They are mirroring you. You will see parts of yourself in them that will hurt in a very specific way, because it's something you thought that you had forgotten. It's something that you have ignored, but it's in you. And that hurts in a very, very specific way when you see the sin in the other person, the one that you carry within. And here's the trap. If you only focus on them, on what they should or shouldn't do, you will think that they are the problem, that they need to change, that they want to hurt you. But what's really happening is that you're punishing the part of you that never changed and needed that person to send a message, because they are simply showing you your own reflection perfectly and truthfully. And people talk too soon about finding your soulmate As if one day you will meet the person that's going to make you happy forever. Never. Never. You will always find a person who complements your shadows. By the way, if you like this kind of video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment, because it's going to help me a lot. And I would love to keep bringing this kind of videos. Thank you. And now, this leads to two options. You simply fall into resentment and you project your pain onto them and you punish them for showing what you carry inside. And then you think they are not the right one. They are not the right one because they hurt me. And you repeat the same pattern over and over and over again, expecting to find the right person, when you will always find the other piece of the puzzle that matches you perfectly, that mirrors you, that reflects you, until you realize what you need to change, or at least what you need to accept, what you need to surrender to, like a video game level that you keep failing again and again and again because you don't understand how to complete it. Or you became aware of this truth and you take it as an opportunity to bring light to everything that was hidden in the dark. Everything that's been kept in shame and fear. Everything you've always judged in other people, but never in yourself. And you both become aware. You both become aware of this process, that you're reflections of each other, and work together honestly and gently to see what's really there, to sit with it without blame, without trying to fix it, without trying to change anything, to kiss those wounds and memories together, to strip yourselves completely in full vulnerability. And from that understanding, grow individually and together. And it's so easy to get this wrong, but it's not a transaction. It is not something that you do in hopes that they will do it too. It has to be completely genuine. It has to come from a truly open place. And then it's transformative. It's like a flame that ignites everything that it touches. But I believe that for that, one must be really ready. Maybe you have to feel it. Maybe you have to suffer it. But it has to come from a very, very genuine place. Otherwise, again, it's very easy to fall into this trap of making it a performance, a transaction. Hey, look what I'm doing, you have to do it too. It is truly about taking full accountability for yourself, for those shadows that are reflected, for everything, for every edge of those two pieces of this beautiful puzzle. In the end, it's your life, and the right person is you. So please don't listen too much to people who say like, that's not your right person. 5 signs that this is your soulmate, or this is why you should leave, or this is why you should whatever. Because it's never about them. It is about you. It's about that readiness to see the shadows together. So if you keep looking for that kind of confirmation, is this the right person? Is she my soulmate? Oh, he doesn't really. Do you? Do you? Because it's always the same puzzle. It's gonna match perfectly. All your shapes, all your shadows, you will attract someone that's gonna mirror them. And eventually you have to play that level that you never completed, no matter what, alone or with someone else. If that person is in your life, it's because you are the right one. You are the right one at that time. And if you know that, if you're aware of this, and you want to be the right person for yourself, alone or with that person, everything becomes an opportunity for honesty and for growth and transformation, because your inner world mirrors your outer world. And not only that, but when you heal parts of yourself from this place of readiness, from this place of very open, truthful energy, miracles happen outside. And the thing is, maybe the person who drives you crazy, maybe the person other people will tell you, please stay away from them. Maybe they are the ones who are going to awake something in you. Maybe they are the ones who are going to put you through something that's going to change everything forever. Maybe they are the ones who are going to make you grow And maybe those other ones who might feel stable, they are just gonna keep you from reaching your true potential, who you need to be. But no matter what, they will be mirroring who you are. So if it was hard to see what you have inside for what it is, maybe that person, no matter how they feel, no matter the traits and what other people might tell you, they are there because they are a perfect match for you. And they are there to show you your shadows. And I know falling in love is risky. It is completely wild. It's just giving yourself completely to someone else. Saying just, here I am, you do whatever you want with me. But it's one of the greatest feats of love anyone can ever attempt. Because it requires full awareness, full accountability, and the courage to be there for yourself and for each other. It's a commitment to peace, individual and shared, and it takes someone to completely accept their shadows, to leave their ego and take accountability for all those things that need light. And then you can fully give yourself to others. Then you can fully allow them to be and allow yourself to feel. And then love blooms. And that's the most beautiful thing that can ever happen to someone. I don't think there's anything more beautiful than that in this life when it comes to two people. It is a journey that will break you open, but also will reveal you completely.